Bethesda are known for embracing the modding community with their Creation Club kit, which pretty much lets players tweak their games to any extent and share their creations with other players. But Starfield has certainly enticed new Bethesda fans into the fold, who might not necessarily be familiar with mods and the Creation Club. It is just assumed that players are familiar with mods and know how to select, install, activate, disable and uninstall them. Although this is true to some extent, since some Bethesda fans have been returning to Starfield to re-evaluate following significant updates, a lot of Starfield players are experimenting with mods for the very first time, like myself. So today I want to briefly explain how Starfield Creations works and let you know about some of the best mods that I've discovered so far. Hello, I'm Heather at Amalgamingle and this is my simple guide to Starfield Creations. So firstly, Starfield Creations on console is the same layout as the new Creations rollout for Skyrim and Fallout. Creation Club and external mods used to be separate, but they recently merged the two. Creation Club was mods that were verified by Bethesda, but external mods were an unverified platform. You had to pay for Creation Club mods, so you can clearly see on Starfield Creations which mods would have been destined for the Creation Club, since they are not free. Anyways, mods are separated into different types that are clearly displayed in strips on the home screen. There's verified creators, which are paid mods that you need Creation Club points to purchase. You can buy points by pressing X, which diverts you to the store where you can get 500 credits for $4.99, 1,000 for $8.79 and so on and so forth. Not sure why this microtransaction is never universally talked about negatively, like all others, but oh well. Poor Ubisoft and EA, they always take the brunt. Anyways, if you keep scrolling down the page, you will see the different categories under strips that show your bookmarked mods and my library. There's most popular, latest, cheats, aesthetic mods, environmental mods, gameplay, and AI mods, gear, immersion, and many more. If you go into a mod, you get images, a description, and a list of actions. There's bookmark, download, and view more by author. You can also see how many other players have bookmarked and liked the mod, which can be encouraging to see, since our brains trust positively reviewed things more. There is a wide variety here, and it's tempting to get overexcited and install loads at once, but I would highly recommend installing only one mod at a time. The reason for this is that if a mod causes any issues to your game, then you can keep track of which mod is the culprit. When choosing which mods to install, you need to consider the mod's creator, their size, the presentation, and to what extent a mod will alter your game. Some mod creators are well known, despite not being affiliated with Bethesda, and therefore can be more trusted. Other modders are more of a question mark, and even when you start up creations, Bethesda issues a warning that claims no liability. But a separate save called an exit save will be created as a kind of fail-safe for you to reload if you need. You can clearly see which saves have mods enabled because you will see a letter C in brackets next to your character's name. Just like when I do online shopping, I never trust sellers whose listings have no images or ratings. This applies to creations. If they don't care enough to add a simple image, can they really be trusted to modify our game? It's entirely up to you whether this would be a deterrent or not, because let's be honest, every mod is a risk. The size of the mod should definitely be considered also, because if the mod is large or your console is on its last legs, then it could affect the game's stability. You could encounter some performance issues, stuttering and glitches, but not sure how this is different from a Bethesda game anyway. I joke. The final thing you should consider is the description. There could be very important information in there. For example, one mod specified that it needed to be placed at the very top of your load order list. Some others might specify how to trigger or access their mod within the game, or tell you where to find things. Those are just a few things to be mindful of when selecting mods. So, how do you install a mod? Well, you simply go onto the mod you want and press download on the bottom left side of the screen. From here you can also bookmark the mod to install later. Sounds pretty straightforward, right? Well, that's because it is. I would say that managing mods is more complicated than downloading them. You can view which mods have been installed by going into the Creations tab on the game's system menu screen. active mods will be ticked. You can't untick or deactivate a mod from here, you can merely view the current status. To delete or deactivate a mod, you must revisit the mod on Creations and disable it from there. It is also important to note that if you install mods, the achievements will be disabled until the mods are removed. Creations is not without its known issues. Installing mods, especially free unverified mods, comes with an element of risk. Some mods can cause issues with your save file, create bugs, have inaccurate information in descriptions such as gear locations, or they might simply not work or not work as intended. A good example of this is when Craig installed several mods on Skyrim at once, and one of them unintentionally made the courier always naked. Some side effects can be hilarious like that, and some can be disastrous, so be careful. But just like most things in life, it is only things with an element of risk that are the most rewarding. It's no secret that Starfield has its problems, and the modding community can be wonderful, producing mods to solve common problems and improve the game in different ways. I've not tried every mod, of course, but I have tried some of the free mods that are designed to make the game less punishing, improve aesthetics, and solve minor annoyances. One Starfield gripe of mine is how stingy XP is and how difficult it is to get new skills. Even when you finally level up, you still need to complete silly skill challenges to unlock the skill you want to spend your skill points on. Sod that headache. The skill and skill point is supposed to be your reward for leveling up. Where's the reward? Well, there's a mod that can remove those skill challenges. Excellent adjustment. Couple this with the Star Shards mod and you can gain a skill point for every Star Shard found. Star Shards emit a glowing light into the sky on habitable planets, a mechanic based off the Elder Scrolls Online Sky Shards, and it's a nice additional way to unlock more skills. The game can also be quite mean when it comes to carry capacity, money, storage solutions, and there are mods to improve those too. The Unlimited Resources mod is fantastic. By downloading this mod, you will gain access to crates at the lodge basement that provide infinite resources and ammo, and you can get 10,000 credits and digipicks from inside your ship. If you have trouble locating these in your current home ship, then I would try loading up the Frontier, because I had success finding the credits and digipicks in the captain's locker in there, all of which respawn instantly. I do think that having the Unlimited Resources mod does kind of break the game if you have them active all the time, so I would recommend just activating them initially to give you a good head start in the game. A great mod to couple with the Unlimited Resources mod is Infinite Storage Boxes, which does exactly what it says on the tin. From the Decorate menu inside your ship, at outposts or inside houses, you can place crates that have absolutely no capacity. There's already one available at the lodge, but that's a pain to get to, especially when over encumbered, so this mod is brilliant. There are also some basic quality of life mods that improve simple things, such as the Vanilla Flashlight Improved mod that makes the piss poor excuse for a flashlight much better. The final mod I want to mention relates to ship design. The Avon Tech Shipyards mod adds lots of new components to ship designing. These can give your ships a more futuristic sci-fi feel, rather than the dull lifeless designs in the base game. There are other mods that add ship components, but the Avon Tech Shipyards one is the only one that I've tried so far. Anyways, I think that's enough information about mods for now. That's all the basics you need to know about Starfield Creations. Let me know if you found this video helpful, or if you have discovered any more excellent mods that people should know about in the comments section. Also, be sure to subscribe for more gaming tips, reviews, list videos and more. I've been Heather at Amalgam Mingle and thank you very much for watching.